All right, what we're doing is we're doing section 12.3. This is surface area of pyramids and cones. Okay, so the first thing we got is we have a pyramid. The way that we find the surface area of a pyramid is we're going to find the area of the base, there's your B, plus 1/2 the perimeter of the base times the slant height. The slant height is going to be the height of one of these triangles that goes around here. Okay, what that triangle is, those triangles are lateral faces. Okay, you may have to find what's called a lateral area. The lateral area is just 1/2 the perimeter times the slant height. The reason is, what you want to do is you want to find the area of one of these triangles, and that's just going to be your slant height times the base and then take half. Okay, but you're going to have however many triangles there are per how many sides there are for a base. So this has 4 bases, 4 sides to this base. So that means there's going to be 4 triangles that are going around there. Okay. So again, surface area of a pyramid, area of the base, plus 1/2 perimeter of the base times the slant height. B is the area of the base, P is the perimeter of the base, L is the slant height of the face. Okay. So what you want to do for each of those, find the area of the base, whatever it may be, and then find the area of one of the triangles. When you get that area of the triangle, you then have to multiply by how many triangles there are. And how many triangles there are how many sides there are in the base. Cone's kind of the same way. Notice it's basically the same formula. Area of the base plus 1/2, but instead of perimeter, we use circumference times the slant height, okay? So your radius, here's your height. Your slant height is where you would actually hold the cone if you were going to eat it, okay? So surface area, base plus 1/2 circumference times slant height, but we're gonna know it as pi r squared plus pi rl. R is the radius, L is the slant height. So really you wanna find the area of a circle and then the area of that right triangle. Sometimes they won't give you the slant height. They'll give you a height and a radius instead. You'll just use Pythagorean theorem to find that slant height. So if we look over here, see how we could go h squared plus r squared would equal L squared. Let's take a look at some problems. Okay, so now we're gonna do some of these pyramids and cones, all right? Now pay attention to the directions, because for number 1 here, it says they want the area of the lateral face. So all they want is the area of one of these triangles, okay? That's it. They don't want the lateral area. They won't want all 4 together. They just want one of the triangles. Well, height is 6, base is 4 because all the sides are 4. So this is just 1/2 of 6 times 4, half of 24 gives me 12. Nice and simple. Now for 4, they want you to find the whole surface area. So we got to find the area of the base, perimeter of the base, slant height. Just so happens, it's kind of easy to see all of them. Perimeter of the base is just add up all the sides. They all happen to be 7 here. So that's going to be 28. Area of the base is 7 times 7, which is 49. And then they give you the slant height is 10. Okay? So we want to put that into our formula, which remember is 1/2 area of the base plus, area of the base plus 1/2 perimeter times slant height. So we're going to use these numbers. So we're going to put in 49 for the base. We're going to put in 28 for the perimeter, 10 for the slant height. So this is 49 plus 140 gives me a surface area of 189. Number 7, they want the lateral area. So if you remember, it's pi r squared plus 1/2, plus pi r l. This is your lateral area part, okay? That's the lateral area. That's the part that we want to find, okay? So all we're gonna do is we're gonna put this into pi times 5 for the radius times my slant height of 10, okay? So remember from previous videos, it's save the pi for last. So this is 50 pi. So I'm going to take 50 times 3.14, and that gives me 157. Now for 11, they want us to find the whole surface area. Okay, so my radius is 8, my slant height is 15. Okay, So then what I want to do is I'm going to put that into this formula here, pi r squared plus pi rl. So my surface area is pi times 8 squared plus pi times 8 times 15. Well, that's 64 pi plus 120 pi, which is 184 pi, and they want it to 2 decimal places. So that's going to be 577.76. Okay? So what you got to do is you're going to do a few of these problems. Pyramids, cones, they're not that bad. Surface area. 232, 233 in the packet, 1 to 12. Wash your hands, save a life.